Hi guys, welcome back to this channel. If you are new to this, hit the subscription button and press the bell icon to get the latest updates. I once again welcome you to this series that is 30 days of coding in Java. Hi guys, I am Nayas from Tecnico MDN. Today I will explain how to solve the day 6 challenge, that is let's review. Let's get started with the day 6 challenge, that is let's review. As you can uh, see here, day 6 let's review. So today's task is given a string s of length n that is indexed from 0 to n minus 1. Print its even indexed and odd indexed characters as two space separated strings on a single line. I repeat this statement, understand carefully. They will give a string s, so it has the length n that is indexed from 0 to n minus 1. So basically this is a type of you can call it as an array. So every letter of the string, or you can call it as every character of the string, has separate index values. So we have to print its even indexed and odd indexed characters separately with two space separated strings on a single line. So they have given a note 0 is considered to be an even index. Fine. So the input format is the first line contains an integer t and each line I of the t subsequent line contains a string s. The constraints are t lies between 1 and 10, and where the length of the string is in between 2 and 10,000. So the output format they require is for each string s base j, where j lies between 0 and t minus 1, print sj's even indexed character followed by a space followed by sj's odd indexed characters. As you can see the example, basically this 2 is the number of inputs and hacker and rank. This is the first string and this is the second string. So the first string is splitted into two, that is even h, c, e. These are even. Basically this is considered as even, as you can see here, even index characters, and followed by a, k, r. This is considered as odd, so we have to print like this. Similarly r, a, n, k, r and n is printed left, and with the one space a and k is printed here. The explanation, you can see the test case 0 is hacker, as the task in task we discussed, each character of the string is having a separate index value. So depending on the index value 0, 2, 3 lies here HCE, and 1, 3, 5 will be here AKR. So similarly rank. So let's get started. Let us see, this code will be little lengthy compared to another the previous solved questions. Let's get started. Before get started, let's read this one. Enter your code here. Read input from standard input, print output to standard output. Your class should be named solution. They have already given solution, so let's type it here. So basically there is no scanner class. Let's take one scanner. Let us name it as s followed by new scanner of system.in. Let us close this by semicolon and declare one variable int n, and we will assign this one, we will make it an input statement s dot next int. So we have inputted the string. We have not yet inputted, but this is the size of this number of test cases, that is hacker and rank. There are two, right? So we have to give the n value to get the how many inputs they are given. So next let us declare one string, that is str. We have to declare the string as array, right? As you can see, they have given index values. So let us make it quickly. String of size n. So see guys, this note that we need not give the size of the array or something that we have to input or we have to give it here, you can just directly place n. So number of depending on the number of inputs, it will directly understand how many inputs or how many strings it has to take. So let us build one for loop. For int I is equal to 0 followed by I less than n semicolon, let us increment this, and inside the loop what we have to do is we have to input str of I followed by equals s dot next. The difference between next and next line, hope you have got. So for the string we have only one string we are using, so let's give just next. So next we are going to build another for loop. So let us take it as int temp, let us assign to 0 and followed by temp less than n, followed by we'll increment the temp value. We have taken one temporary loop to as we have discussed previously, each character of the string will have separate index value. So to differentiate between even and odd, we will take one temporary variable in the for loop. So inside it one more for loop will come. So here we will take int j equals 0 and let us increment let us put the condition j must be less than string of temp. So this will be the condition, and the temp length is the key for us. So this is a function, so let us put like this, and next semicolon followed by j equals j plus 1. Here we are not incrementing, we have to take like this, so that is j plus 2, because we have to find even and odd, right? So within this another loop, that is we'll print the system dot out dot print ln. So inside this we have to print the string temp, that will be even or odd. So char at is one more function j. So basically what it does is we have taken the temp, right? So it will access here the condition is j less than str of temp dot length. So this length will be considered here as a condition, and string temp, that is this one, string temp dot character at j. As you can see, j0 means it is even, j1 means it is odd, so character at j. So it will be incremented, as you can see here, j is incremented by 2. So it will go like this, j is equal to 0, it will print even, and it is incremented by 2, so j equals 2, so it will print the second one and followed by next just like this 0 2 4 6, it will go like this since we have incremented by 2. So coming out of the for loop, let us print one space here. In the output you see the space right between this thing. So let us print one space, system dot out dot println followed by one space. Let us close this, let us come out of the loop and build another loop, that is for odd. So in for loop int I, now let's take j equals 1 and followed by j less than str of temp dot length followed by parenthesis, since it is a function, dot char at j. So let us increment it by As you can see here, the same condition we are applying, but the thing is j equals 0, so it will print even, and j equals 1, so it will print odd. So same thing, j equals j plus 2. So let us build the loop. Let's simply copy this thing and paste it here. So there is one more extra loop. Let us close that one. So inside the for loop we are printing this j, that will be odd, and this will be even, and followed by, we need just to print ln, so let us give like this. Here we are printing in one line, so let us give print, and here also, since we are printing in the same line, let us give print. So after this thing, the for loop is closed, and the main, let us put it here. So the public class is closed. We have not yet closed the scanner, so let us close it. So it is done. Let us run it. S dot close class interface or enum expected. Here we have missed one bracket, that is here we have put an extra bracket. Let us remove that one. So let's see where is the error. Let's check it out. So for loop is closed here, another for loop is here. Inside this one there is one more for loop, and followed by here is one for loop, and outside the for loop we are printing one statement. And actually here we have to close the main class, that is this one, and here we have to close this, and now we will run. So it is throwing an error that the scanner s is equal to so something. Let's try here. As you can see, our test case 0 is passed. So the basic concept in this is assign j to 0, assign j to 1. This is for assign j for 0, and applying this condition will make the even partition, whereas assigning j equals 1 and applying this condition will make it odd. So let us submit it code. Oh, it has 10 cases. Let's see. Yes, all the test cases have been passed. Hope you have understood this concept. I hope this session was helpful. Thank you. Meet you all in the next video.